One of the great rivalries in the SEC convenes in Gainesville as Florida shows us a little life. They defeated UCF in their latest outing, taking on a Tennessee team licking wounds after they fall on the road as a 2-touchdown favorite against Arkansas. We got Steve Merrill on the line from Wager Talk to help us break it down. Tennessee, a 2-touchdown favorite, Steve, on the road against Florida.
Yeah, Mark, last week I wish I'd pulled the trigger a little bit more on some of these plays in which my database simulation agreed with all the underdogs at home. And this was one of them, obviously. We talked about the Vandy upset, and also this one. Although I can't complain. I had a 3-0 sweep for client best bets at wagertalk.com last Saturday. So I don't want to get greedy, right? I'm a very low volume guy. I try to pick the strongest plays. But the simulations did really well last week, and it did pinpoint some of those upsets, by the way. So nothing surprises me. I don't ding Tennessee, by the way, because of it. Just like I don't really knock Alabama because of it. And we previewed, of course, the Alabama-South Carolina game on the team channel as well. So be sure to check that out. In this situation, my power ratings do favor Tennessee. I project over an 18-point win. So I do think it's a bounce-back spot. And that does factor in the loss. And historically, back in the day, when I started 29 seasons ago, a team lost their first game in October. It was always a play against. In fact, it was a very profitable angle to use back in the day. And that's because only 2 teams were alive for national titles back then. That one loss almost eliminated you, and that's just not the case anymore, especially this season with 12 teams making it. So I do look for Tennessee to come out strong in this game. It's an explosive offensive team, averaging 46 points a game. I have used them a few times for best bets this season for my clients as part of that number one college football season, including that 71-0 win over Kent State a month ago. Tennessee, by the way, remains the most profitable first half team in college football. Since Heupel took over about 4 seasons ago, they're hitting over 70% on the first half line. So you could say, well, maybe they come out a little sluggish after the loss, play them full game so you don't have to take a chance. But you definitely don't want to play against them first half. So Tennessee first half, Tennessee full game. I do think they bounce back strong this week. And by the way, Arkansas, pretty good team. That game against Oklahoma State was a little bit misleading earlier in the season. And I don't ding them too much, just like I don't ding Alabama for a Vandy team that's putting up a lot of points this year. So Tennessee's still for real. They had their hiccup last week. I think they get back on track. Florida is competitive. They're just catching Tennessee, unfortunately, at the wrong time.
As Steve mentioned, you can have a good time just jumping from team channel to team channel and check out all the information that Steve provides us across the board here at the Voice of College Football each and every Thursday. But for the complete look, with the NFL included, Major League Baseball, check out Steve on wagertalk.com. Steve's exclusive under the radar selection. Look at the ticker down below. You get my picks, you get Steve's under the radar selection, and other selectors here at the Voice of College Football by becoming a YouTube premium member over on the main channel. Or you've got a selection to go to patreon.com/MarkRogersTV. College football is even more exciting with some action on the line. And the games are even better when you're cashing in. And the Voice of College Football is the place to be to get the greatest value. Let's start with my picks. 75% against the money line, 58% against the spread. I've got a 40-year track record. In fact, in 2023, at $100 played per game, you would have netted over $9,300. And guess what? I'm just the warm-up act. Steve Merrill, our ace in the hole, show stopper from Wager Talk. 6 years with the Voice of College Football, over 30 years in the industry. Steve gives us analysis on all the big games, but you can't miss Steve's weekly under-the-radar pick, which went 21-5 against the spread the last 2 seasons. I repeat, 21-5 against the spread. You also get picks from some of our top analysts here at the Voice of College Football, including Steve Dace and Matt Zemek. Become a YouTube channel member or Patreon member for just $99 per month. Go to the main channel on YouTube, click join, and select the betting tier. Do the same thing on Patreon. Make 2024 a winner now.